let's get this meeting started. Thank you, one and all, for joining us. Appreciate that. Let's see. Let's go to here. That doesn't work.
God, I love technology.
Isn't it wonderful?
It actually
Can't
is.
tell what's working because I don't get to see myself when I'm on speaker view. But let's get started. Topic today is we want to talk about holiday ornaments and decorations and things we're all planning to make. And so, given all that, who would like to start? Oh, and thank you for those that join us later and watch this on Zoom. Who would like to start today?
I nominate Steve Comstock.
You nominate me, huh?
Yep.
Okay. Well, hopefully I can figure out how to make it so everybody can see what I'm doing here. On Tuesday, I brought my little light bulb ornaments, and I thought I'd show everybody the process to which I got to it. Giving credit to Carl Jacobson, who's the guy I watched on YouTube make them, and so I thought I would make some. So I got myself a little silicone form, and I've got blocks of wood that I put in it, and it's very simple. You pour it. You have one piece of mold, and whatever color, try to Christmassy color I made, and you form your own, your own thoughts on what a Christmas ornament would look like. And then if you go through the process that he does, you do like a bottle stopper. You have the little fitting that fits onto your mandrel, for a bottle stopper. That goes, you drill your hole, you put it in, and you shape it. And I'm not very good at telling people how I do things, so I apologize for that. But on Tuesday, I showed you I had my light. Well, I didn't have a battery, so this time I thought I'd show you that they actually do light up. I do have some here that light up, but I giving credit to Carl Jacobson. He's the one I watched make these, and I'm not a very good describer, so you'd be better off watching his YouTube video of it, because I just watched it again last night. But it's pretty simple. It's your own your own take on what a Christmas light would look like. So it's to me, that's pretty simple.
Can we see the finished product?
Steve, can you
want to
hold
see
it
the
up?
finished product?
We
I
can't
didn't-
see it.
oh,
You have to hold it up.
well, you're gonna have to hold on a second.
Okay.
Go get it.
What a riot that guy is.
I'm
How
holding.
do
Is
I-
everybody else holding?
How do I get the person who's speaking in larger picture?
Go to the upper right corner,
Okay.
and there'll be a box that says View.
Yep.
Click on that,
Okay.
and then click on Speaker.
Okay.
Ah,
Sorry about that, guys. I
Thank you.
wasn't as prepared as I thought I was. Anyway, as you can see here, here's a little green one that I made. It looks just like your old-fashioned light bulb ornament you'd have on your, on your Christmas tree. And like I said, it's just your own interpretation of shape and colors. Your own. They're clear when you light them up. You can see the light inside of them, and to me, I thought they were very unique. I really enjoyed them, making them. They're fun.
Steve, will you be offering those at Spinners and Weaver, or I'm sorry, the holiday sale, or at the stocking stuffer?
I can offer these, yes.
So make a bunch.
Make a bunch. Well,
Um,
as soon as I get my lathe running again, I'd be happy to.
Oh, that's right. There's that issue.
Yes, there is that issue.
Details, details, details.
I know. Excuses,
So-
excuses, excuses.
So on the bulb looking end, did you use a beading tool for the ribbing?
Yeah, just all I did was using a detail. All I did was just make a little no measurements, no nothing. It's just your own visual, what you interpret when like the the lines on it. All it is just a beading. You're not trying to be exact. You're not going to thread it into anything. As you see, it's just straight, so it wouldn't never turn into anything. But it's just there for visual to make it look like it has threads on it. But
So,
yeah.
so Steve, on the top, is that all one piece where the light is in the metal piece? Is that something you purchased, and where did you get it?
Yeah, this piece right here,
Yeah.
that's the piece that goes in the bottom end. Yeah, I got it on Amazon. If anybody's interested, I can send them a link for it. But I mean, if you go on, Carl Jacobson on his website and watch his YouTube of the same thing that I just described, you can purchase the knurls, from him or anybody. But these are a very, these lights are a very specific size. So you've got to match the drill size to that for the knurl. Because on some of the bottle stoppers, it takes a bigger knurl than this one. This one is a smaller size. I can't remember the dimensions. But if anybody's interested, I could I could write it down and I can get it to somebody, and if they're interested in trying to make them, I can help them find all the materials.
Hey, Steve, I just went to the Carl Jacobson website and he says he's talking about Steve Comstock.
No, he's not either. You're so full of it, Chuck. God.
Hey, Steve,
Yes.
take and plug it in and turn it on so we can see, because we never got to see it lit.
You never got to see it lit?
No.
Well, you give me a second here. I've got to change the batteries in the ones I brought on the other day. The batteries were dead. So give me a second. I'll put a fresh battery into one.
He should
And
sell them,
hopefully,
Steve. He's gonna make a bunch of those ornaments. I'll talk to Steve.
We
Do
heard
we have
that.
Bruce Potter sitting there with Dave Henderson?
Yeah, I was just gonna let everybody know that he's here with me.
Yay!
Hey,
Yeah.
Two for the
so-
price of one.
Yeah. Hey, Steve, can I make one out of this?
well, I don't know. Okay, can you tell that it's lit?
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Looks
lights
awesome.
up, and it depends on how
Nice.
thick your resin is and how thick your coloring is to the effect of it. Obviously, it's at the base where the majority of the light is. So if you have it real dense at the tip, you're not going to get a light out to the front of it. But I
So you
think they're
turn it-
really cool. And they're very unique.
Turn it down small enough and it'll light up, right?
Do what now?
That big block, you could just turn it down so it's small and thin.
Yeah, you could
Right, resin.
make the bulb can be your own interpretation of a light bulb. Like I said, I've got this one here. This is a little fatter. This is a little skinnier. You just start making them, and whatever the piece of wood or the piece of resin is telling you, that's what it tells you.
Steve, do you have a hanger on those somehow?
Yes, I bought a metal tree that you can hang it on. But I mean, it's, I have the little hooks that are Christmas hooks for it. And they, you can hang them from a Christmas tree. I mean, you're not going to leave them on for a day, because they only have probably a shelf life of probably an hour's time on and off. But because the batteries are so small.
Can you show on one of those? Where do you have the hooks to hang it from?
You see at the top of the light bulb where this is where you turn it on and off. There's a little hole in the bottom or the top of it.
Okay,
And your
thanks.
hook
Now I
your
can
hook
see
goes
it.
into that. So it just sits there and hangs just like that.
Steve,
Thank
do you
you.
recall what the name of those things are where you can search on Amazon for them?
The batteries or the lights?
The lights.
Okay. Well, give me a second and I will tell you.
We can come back to you.
I should have been prepared for questions.
Why don't we go to Henderson and then we'll come back to
Yeah,
you
I can
once you
get it
find
back. Give me a second. I'll get it back to you.
All right. All right.
Dave Henderson, you're on.
Am I up? Okay, so we've been working on these little gnomes, or what? I forget the other name from gonks. So this little these little guys,
Uh-oh.
That's
and
cute.
we got some Santa Claus ones.
Do you have to go to the barber shop to get the beard material?
Yeah, we got these. Check this out.
Top hat.
Yeah,
It-
this one's even got a ponytail. Look.
Uh,
So anyway, yeah, that's what we're working on, and Chuck and I am I allowed to discuss our top secret project?
Oh, absolutely.
So yeah, we're working on these nutcrackers for the Christmas spinners and weavers thing. You can put your finger or a nut in here, and it'll really work. So anyway, yeah, there's that. I think this piece is made out of cherry and aspen for the caps, and I'm making mine out of cedar, the bottoms, and the cap out of aspen as well.
What are you
And
using
I'll
for
also
thread?
do a bunch of the little urchin ornaments with the finials. I like doing those. I think the finials are a good challenge, making them out of different materials and such.
Where do you get the urchins?
Online, I bought a bunch of them from Cindy Drozda because she had some like really small ones, and I couldn't find the little ones anywhere online. But you can go online and just look for urchins, and they'll pop up. You can buy them a dozen at a time. They're getting expensive though.
What did you use for that thread on that toadstool or whatever it was there, the nutcracker?
Chuck's doing all the threading, and he has a 1-inch threader. It does a 7/8 thread, or is it a 1-inch thread, Chuck?
It's 1 inch, a 7/8 hole with a 1 inch. Yeah.
7/8 hole with a 1-inch thread.
With-
And so he bought the threader online to do that. It comes with, I guess it comes with the male and the female thread. But Chuck found if you soak the dowel in linseed oil, it makes it really easy to thread.
That's better.
Yeah. And obviously we have to thread the inside of the toadstool as well too for it to go down through. So that's about all I got.
If anybody's interested in making those, I have very detailed instructions that I can email to you if you're interested, and then I can assist you with the threading if you would like.
It's not a standard tap and die then. It's
Well,
something
it's a 1
special
inch,
for wood.
1 inch 6.
Yeah, 1 inch
it's
6
it's
TPI.
designed for wood.
Well, I'm just saying, are they regular taps and dies or are these special for wood?
Special
They're
for
special.
wood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about
What's the
40
name of that?
bucks on
Who
Amazon.
makes those tap and dies? Chuck, do you remember? Who makes those?
I don't remember, but they're on Amazon for 45 bucks. They're
Isn't that a
it
Beal
comes as a
system?
set, both the tap and the die. No. It was, I mean, it looks just like it, I believe, Bruce. It's a Beal knockoff. But yeah, it's yellow. If you search on Amazon, you'll see it. But if you need the information, I can help. Or if you just want to soak your dowels and bring them on over, I can tap and dye 'em, or tap and
Yeah.
Tap it and thread it. That's the word.
right, thank you. Yeah, God, I couldn't think of the other word. Nice to have a good industrial arts guy on the.
Hey, Chuck,
Yes, sir.
I sent that a link to you for those light bulbs. And if you know how to share it more to everybody than I do, I'm not very good at finding everybody.
Okay.
Hey, Steve, you could send that link to Kathy.
Oh,
I
there it
bet
is.
she wouldn't mind putting it in the minutes for the meeting. Right,
She
Kathy?
doesn't do
Yeah.
minutes for the meeting. We do that all on video now.
Yeah.
Dang
But
it.
I do a paragraph in the newsletter. I could put it there if you want it, but it can be
This
sent out
is
before then.
I don't know if you can see it.
Why don't you put it in the chat of the Zoom meeting?
I don't type.
Anyway, that's what it is.
Yeah, just something. I didn't get it quickly enough, but send it
Okay,
to me. I can send it out.
I will.
And for those of you
I'll
that
put
are,
it in the chat just because Susan asked.
for those of you that
Then
are
I can
interested
click
in the
on it.
tap that they use, it's called Tay Tools Wood Tap and Die.
There you go. Take two.
TAYTOOLS. And it's $49 on
Okay, I
Prime.
sent it to you, Kathy.
I,
Did you
I
get it?
I get random messages at times and just collect them and send one email out to everybody. So I don't mind doing that. So no
Anyway,
worries.
I did send you the link, Kathy.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Kathy.
I'm getting it in the comment here.
Okay, who's next? Well, so nobody's jumping in. Here's ornament I made years ago. Typical, you start with a 2-inch block, drill it out 4 places, go all the way through, and then put something in the middle. And I found the decorations at like Hobby Lobby. So it made it easy to find something to stick there in the center, and even comes with a little bell on top. And so that was interesting. Several of us in the club have made these. I saw one on another wood turning group last night where you do the same thing, except you stop. You drill in and leave about a 1-inch square in the center, and then you get small little trinkets to fit in the 1 3/8 hole, and you mount one of those on each side of that piece that's left there. Now you can do trinkets, you can do small pictures, or whatever, and make another interesting variation on this same thing.
So Bruce, are you saying that instead of doing inside out, you just drilled from the 2 directions?
This isn't an inside out.
Oh,
This
okay.
starts with a square 2-inch block, and you drill from the outside in on all 4 sides.
Okay.
And when you do it that way and go all the way through the center, it helps to set up something on your drill press so that you get consistently lined up each time, because it doesn't take much to be off with that bit, and it gets to leave you a bump or a mismatch on where they come in from the various sides and the bottom and the top.
Well, one other thing you might want to mention is when you're doing it with a hole saw, don't go all the way through. When the guide bit comes, turn it around. Otherwise, you will get tear out.
Right.
Oh, that was a hole saw. That wasn't a Forstner.
I used a Forstner bit.
You can
Oh,
do
okay.
either.
Yeah.
If you use a hole saw, then you've got little wheels that you can save.
True.
Yeah, useful.
If nothing else, to make great fire starters. Who's next?
I'll go.
Go.
Okay, so I'm going to be making some of the angels like I did before, which is just the little ones that Sally taught us at the Women in Turning. So I'll be making some of those, and then I'm going to be making some snowmen, just real simple as little gifts. But what I'm trying to get is a smaller version of my cupcake. So right now, I got it just like about finger length, but I want to get it smaller. So I'm trying to get as small as I can so that I can use these as like little ornaments.
Yeah. That's nice.
So I'm working on to see how small I can get it. It's tricky once you get, because of the router. So I'm
Do you
figuring,
hollow those? Sue, do you hollow those?
yeah, this one is hollowed.
Okay.
But and so I'll just glue it, just to make it lighter. Unless I can, one of my branches on my trees, some are lighter than others. So I just go out and chop a branch and
Chop a branch.
I have a lot of dead trees around here. So, so I just go out with my chainsaw and then I'm like, okay, more cupcakes.
Hey,
So you just,
Susan, how do you make the flutes on around the outside edges?
That's going to be a
That's
demonstration at
going
a
to be the
meeting.
demo in October. So you just need to show up.
yeah, good answer.
I use my router. I use a router, but everything is done on the lathe.
So you're
Yep.
just getting smaller router bits to make the smaller
Nope, it's
cupcakes
the
then?
same one. I'm
The
just
same one?
not, yep, I'm just not pushing it in as far. I'm adjusting
Oh,
it
okay.
to have a lighter touch. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Those will be cute on a tree or something.
Yeah,
Great.
that's what I thought. Just little tiny ones as so I'm getting there. This is my smallest one so far, which on the camera you can't tell, but let's see comparison.
A great idea, Susan. I
Here's
think
like you can see the size. So that's a USB
okay.
drive. So it's about the height of a USB drive on the base. So getting there.
Thank you. Who's next?
One I haven't tried yet, but I want to, is the inside out, which it sounds like a lot of people have done. There's a lot of examples on YouTube, and it looks real interesting, actually. Not too difficult, and you can create all kinds of different designs. But again, I haven't done anything yet, so I don't have anything to show. But it looks interesting.
If you'd
Well,
like
one
some
thing
help
you're-
getting started, just ask. We got several people that can help you.
Okay,
Well,
excellent.
Bob, one thing you want to know is there's 3, 6, 4-sided inside outs.
Okay.
So if you want, I've got demos on how to do that if you want some help.
Oh, very good. Yeah, yeah, that would be cool. I would thought it basically limited to 4 sides from what I've seen so
No.
far.
No. The 3 and the 6 use the same pieces. Obviously, you only use 3 instead of the 6, but they go together and they make one. I think I've got. Okay,
Oh, that's great.
that's a 6-sided. And that's just a standard 4-sided.
Okay, so you're going to
Then-
join them at different angles?
Well, yeah. And then inside this one is actually a 3-sided.
Oh, very good.
So, but yeah, if you want some help doing that, they're fun. And I have a few shortcuts. When I first started doing these several years ago, I used the old brown paper bag or newspaper and glued them together.
Uh-huh.
Now I don't do that. In fact, I tried cheating on doing the 4-sided by just doing a square and then doing it on the bandsaw and cutting them into 4 and rotating them. And it works, but you've got to be so careful on that. But now I just use hose clamps and glue.
All right, I will get with you. Thank you, Bob.
No problem.
What's next?
Well, I haven't decided what to do yet. I was hoping to get some ideas from others here. A couple of years ago, I made these little Christmas trees. and this one here, which
Oh,
um, I imagine what I'm gonna do might have something to do with resin. Um, so
Go figure.
and
you're
maybe
expanding your horizons, right, Mark?
maybe different color, maybe green. This one is red, obviously, but this has olive wood, surprise, surprise, in it. And so I don't know if I would do the same thing, or there's some other designs you can do. You can get the hardware for a little bell shape that has hardware at the top, and then on the bottom there's a clapper that sticks out. And I think I might have done one of those, but anyway, it's possible I will do that. I don't know. We'll see what happens in my creative mind, I guess. So we'll see what happens in the next couple of months.
You say, hey, Mark,
Yes, sir.
you need to get busy because you've got an awful lot of things sitting on your counter waiting for you. So
Yeah.
you better be burning those midnight oils.
Yeah, you're right. I do have a lot of stuff sitting up on the counter. So ready for me to turn. I do. So we'll see what happens. This, by the way, is the hardware is a kit. It didn't include this little ribbon. I bought that, I think it was Hobby Lobby, the little ribbon, a package of 10 or 12 or something. But the hardware portion of it is the little cap up at the top, little cap, and then at the bottom, a little base. Inside is a tube like for pens that goes through, and it fits on the pen turning mandrel to turn the wood portion of it, wooden red portion of it. So this particular one has red resin, and I put some sparklies in there, but the sparklies didn't show up for it. I need to find some bigger sparkles to put in it. But anyway, that's that one. Any questions?
Mark, is there a light in that?
No, no light. I suppose you could find one that has a light, but yeah.
So you could turn that shape just out of a piece of wood, period.
Yeah, you can make the different shapes. You can make it maybe shorter, or I mean not shorter, but um, less round. You can do whatever you want with it, I guess. But I got this from the hardware from, I think it was Craft Supplies. If you go on to their website and just do a search for Christmas ornament hardware, I think this will show up. They come in little kits, like pen kits.
So I was thinking if you just turn it all out of wood, and then you could use a gold leaf to create a different effect on the top, and you wouldn't need the kit.
Yeah, you just need to find some way to for the little ribbon to hang from it, cut or drill a little hole in the top,
Mm-hmm.
and then of course a base. So
Cool.
anyway,
All right.
that's it for me.
Thank you. Who's next?
I forget it. I forgot we're getting to that time of year, so it's going to be a while for me to know what I'm making. It's been a crazy year, so I thought we were still in about April or May, so we'll come up with something.
You need to set a reminder, Kathy, to take that page off the calendar at the end of the month so you know which month you're in.
Good idea. Thanks. It's nice to have this to inspire starting to think about it, though. A lot of good ideas. I'd never seen those nutcrackers before, so I'll look forward to seeing those up close just to see what they look like.
Yeah, your nutcrackers are a little bigger.
Definitely.
What else? Surely we can't be running out of gas already.
But he came to see, not to show.
Yeah,
Well, we can talk about other things besides
that's
making
true.
Christmas ornaments, right?
That is true.
Well, I was telling Bruce when I first came on that I spent a couple hours last night looking, and 90% of the stuff is ornaments. So there really isn't a whole lot. There's a few things that were like you could put on tables, but most everything is ornaments when you say Christmas. I haven't really tried doing a holiday search. Maybe I'll do that next. Because I know Ken last year said what the weight was for an ornament, and that really limits you as far as how many ounces an ornament should be to hang on a Christmas tree. Even though we
Yeah,
have an artificial one, which,
generally they advise
what was
that it
that?
be 2 ounces or less.
Yeah,
If you're going to hang it on a tree somewhere, if it's going to be a larger decoration to hang, say in a window, that doesn't apply. But that's the advice that I've read, and it seems to be a good upper limit for the weight that you want to have on an ornament.
well, my tree's metal, so you can hang just about anything you want on it.
My trees are outside, so I don't hang anything on it.
My wife has a very, 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 very elaborate Christmas tree, and there's a few ornaments that she hasn't bought. One of them's Ken's, one of them's Chuck's, and I think I have two on it. And other than that, it's all the stuff that she gets. So,
Hmm.
so I'm looking forward to my next ornament from one of the at the Christmas party.
Yeah, I think I'll have to, by then I should have my method set for my cupcake ornament. So that's what I think I'm going to be making for the Christmas party. Oh, that was a spoiler, wasn't it? It's supposed to be secret, huh?
You're not supposed to tell us.
I saw this ornament somewhere, and I don't know where I saw it, but I don't know. Can you guys see that?
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
the
that's cool.
cutest little thing. It's like a snowman, but he's got a finial.
Yeah.
And you know how I love finials. And
And
little spring arms.
Yeah.
It's very cute. Anyway, I hope to make something like that as well.
Let me see.
Elvis has left the building.
Hey,
There he
Bruce
is.
Potter, what are you doing for Christmas this year? What are you making?
There's one of the angels I made for all the neighborhood a while back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've got everything from angels to seashells. They're all on my little Christmas tree because we go to California for Christmas because I ran away from my family. We only have a little metal tree about that big that I got about 24 ornaments on. Here's another one. One of those hollow ones with
Yeah.
a Christmas tree inside.
Four-sided Christmas tree, yeah.
That's very cool. Well, I've made a couple dozen different kinds.
over the years.
So
That's-
Bruce, are you
well,
being educated over there by Dave?
Pardon?
Are you being
Bruce has
educated?
gone down the laser rabbit hole. So you're
I'm here. I'm here. We're going to do a laser lesson in a
we're
little
gonna do a
while.
laser lesson, and he's got a brand new laser, a brand new laptop. We're gonna see if we can't burn a hole in the bench.
There you go. There you go. Sounds like fun.
So for those of you that have been around a while and you get ornaments, you can always do something like this. I made this stand, just took some copper wire, did a twist, came up with a way to store the ornaments that I've gotten from various Christmas exchanges.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
So, one idea for, the people who like to do the finials, for an ornament was kind of the one that I made last year for the gift exchange. And it was so simple. It was just a piece of pine off of my branches, and I made it round. And all I did was used a drill bit and drilled a hole through it to put the finials on the top and bottom. I didn't hollow it at all because the pine was so light. And then I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's kind of dark. But I took a wood burner and then I just made some lines on it. So yeah, but I just stamped it with tools and then colored it. So, but it's not hollow. The only thing that I did was drill a hole straight through so I could fit the tenon of the finials. So that was really simple to make, something, that you could do pretty quick. Except for the finial part, that takes me forever.
That's great. Yeah.
Hey, Bruce Butler.
Yes, sir.
I was a little bit lazier than you. I didn't make my own stand. I actually went to Amazon. Of course, everything can be bought at Amazon. And you can buy, this is just a two ornament holder, but you can buy 4s and 6s, and it makes it so you can just leave it,
Top of that box over there.
I bought this just for the light
That's my
bulbs.
stand. It holds like 24 ornaments.
So things are out there. I was lazy.
What else do people want to talk about this morning?
Don't forget we have empty bowls coming up Sunday.
What time did the demonstration start on that?
Believe we start demonstration at 11.
Okay.
We have 3, so we'll have 3 demonstrators. Ken and Kathy, and then Mr. Who will?
Me.
You
'Cause
are?
it was Spence.
Because it was Spence. That's right. So that's right. You're the other demonstrator. So I guess I don't know. I haven't assigned timing. I will try to get together with the 3 people, you 3 people, and we'll come up what time you need to be there and be ready, type of thing.
Okay.
And Ken, Rick is picking up the lathe from you.
Yes, he's picking that up on Saturday.
Okay.
And we're just having what, the small lathe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the small jet.
Yeah, the small jets, 1221. So if
Ooh.
you have something on your own chuck, you'll need 1-inch 8 threads. But I have an adapter if you need it.
Thank you. Any other topics anybody wants to talk about this morning? If not, I want to thank everybody for joining and sharing what you did share this morning. I appreciate it very much. And we will see you on the next go around.
Okay.
Thank you, Bruce.
Thanks, Bruce.
everybody.
Thanks, Bruce.
Thanks, Bruce.